Welcome to another issue of Wildcat News. I am Luke Rivers.
And I'm Victoria Svensson. Over this past school year, West Bridgewater has experienced a difficult winter season along with some troubling autumn weather that included a hybrid hurricane called Sandy. Here's Kat Webster with more.
I pursued Judy Hamlin, head of maintenance and janitorial staff, to inquire what her staff is in charge of when there is a snow day.
Well, we have to bring in a full-time staff. We're using regular electricity. The lights would be on. Any cooling that would be taking place on like a June day. And it also prevents us from being able to start projects for the summer months.
Looking inside the school, Mr. Mark Bardwell enlightens us with his snow day activities and how these missed days affect seniors and graduation. I asked my fellow students their opinion.
Doesn't really affect me at all because usually if my school gets canceled, my mom's job gets canceled, so then we just watch movies.
Generally, I just do what I normally do on a day off. I mean, just do homework, play video games, go with friends.
The vast increase in school cancellation can really have a frightening impact.
I would rather go to school now. It's gonna snow, it happens.
Dr. Oakley explains the process of reaching out to the community and students when school is canceled.
Because it's just easier to like log on to my phone and just find out I don't have school versus watching the news and having to wait all the way till they get to the W's.
Thank you, Kat, for an informative inside look at school cancellations. Hopefully we won't have any more snow days.
With juniors getting ready to become seniors, more responsibility enters their lives, including the very important preparation process for college. Let's go to Luke DeAndrea for more.
Don't procrastinate.
Don't put it off. Don't put it off. Get a jump on things.
Students should start applying for colleges as soon as you can.
The biggest piece of advice might be to really pace yourself, meaning don't start the process during senior year. Start during your junior year. Start doing your research. Get out, visit schools. So really pacing yourself is the best way to kind of get through the process.
Juniors should be doing as much as they possibly can to get ready for school. Being said, they should participate in as many extracurricular activities as they possibly can, clubs, sports teams, work experience, all that stuff. Volunteering will definitely give them a leg up as far as getting themselves into a good school.
Start during your junior year, start doing your research, get out, visit schools. So really pacing yourself is the best way to kind of get through the process.
When a student needs advice about their college experience and getting advice about colleges, you should definitely go see the guidance department because they're honestly just there to help you.
If you have any questions about college, go see your guidance counselor, either one.
Guidance counselors are going to work with you closely throughout junior and senior year. We have group meetings and then we have individual meetings as you go through the whole process during junior and senior year.
What are some of the steps to get started for juniors?
Definitely go on college tours so you get a feel of the campus and the campus life and student activities and trying to picture yourself living at college.
Applications start to become a reality, and there's a lot of pieces and a lot of components that a lot of students really aren't aware of, and it's very stressful. So the best advice I can give for that is just during the summer, I don't care if you're on your iPad sitting by the pool, but research anything you can and know the requirements.
Thanks, Luke. And remember, juniors, get those college recommendations done and don't miss those deadlines.
As many people know, West Bridgewater is in the process of getting a new school. But what are people really expecting this new school to be like? Here's Lauren with more.
Over the next couple of years, West Bridgewater will be in the process of making a big change. They'll be building a new high school. With the new building comes feelings of excitement and all kinds of expectations from those that will be a part of this new school.
I see a lot of things that are going to be beneficial. On the computer side, we'll have a nice, strong wireless network for all of our laptops and tablets and iPads and things that are in the building. But just space, we're always looking for extra space, some common space. The library will be bigger, the auditorium will be bigger. I think everybody's going to benefit. I like the idea of just having common areas for students to just hang out, sort of like on a college campus idea, couches or just a more casual rather than just desks and chairs everywhere. And I think our programs will continue to grow and expand in our new building with a better facility.
A new school will be great for the students and staff and the community. The technology will all be built into each classroom. We'll also have lots of things going on around the school in terms of digital cameras, monitors, so we can get updated information all over the building. There'll be lots of group community meeting spaces throughout the building where students can sit and talk and collaborate, both in classes and out of class time. I think they'll enjoy Main Street, where they'll be walking up and down a hallway. We'll have the cafeteria, the gym, the auditorium. So I think that will be, excellent. We've got a great school culture here, so I don't think that will change. I think people enjoy being here. We've got great community spirit, so I hope that continues. The murals that are upstairs in the middle school will be transported through digital pictures into the new building, and a lot of the other memorabilia will certainly go with us.
Most of what we do in terms of attitude, in terms of effort, in terms of teamwork in my department, I don't see the student body changing much in terms of those aspects. We're going to have bigger rooms to set up experiments that I would love to do now, but are really in student areas. In biology, we're going to have maybe a growing area, greenhouse type of area to grow things. There are teacher prep areas that are going to allow them to have more forethought into what they're trying to do. There are a whole bunch of things. It's going to revolutionize what we do.
Well, of course, I'm most excited for our new TV studio in the new school. Again, space-wise, maybe not any larger because we've been fortunate to have such a large space to begin with here in the old school. However, space that is a little more feng shui, perhaps, and a little more organized and, of course, modern.
Each individual has their own thoughts about what they would like to see in this new school. It seems that this new school will provide everyone with exactly what they need to improve upon the spirit and atmosphere that West Bridgewater has always had.
Thanks, Lauren. It seems like the new school will be great for everyone while still keeping the small school spirit alive.
Do you know what time it is?
Trivia time!
Trivia time! But we'll be back after these messages.
Would you look who it is?
Students at WBHS have been upset with the way the parking lot has been looking. It seems as though the issue has affected a lot of students. Here's Caitlin with more.
Okay, some of the students' parking is bad. They park diagonally in the spots. They take up 2 spots. They're just bad. And some people take my spot. I park at the pole, and lately someone's been parking there. I'm not too happy with that. I have a designated spot.
I think some of them need to learn to park. They park in the line, on the line. Some of them take up like 3 spots.
Me personally, I've never seen someone get in a car accident during school hours at the parking lot. Nope.
I have seen a lot of close car accidents, especially when everyone's trying to get out of here.
All students at West Bridgewater High School are not responsible drivers. Many have been in accidents. I've been in one myself.
I haven't seen a car accident in our parking lot, but I've seen students get in car accidents.
And some students aren't considerate of the other students. So when they come in and park kind of crazily, that just inhibits their peers from being able to park.
Oh, all students are definitely not responsible drivers. That parking lot's crazy after school.
I think a lot of students are responsible if they did pass to get their license.
Some of the students at West Bridgewater High School really don't know how to park. They either park diagonally or not correctly in the spot, which makes the parking not efficient.
Thanks, Caitlin. Hopefully something is done to fix the way some students have been parking lately.
Here at WB, the students and faculty have mixed views on the advisory. What is advisory? Do students pay attention and do teachers find it effective? Here's Nick with more.
We started it with a group of teachers that formed a committee that sat down and looked at what the best kind of advisory we could make. So it was basically a collaboration between myself, the administration, and the teachers.
Advisory is a class in which students in their power blocks work with their power block teachers as well as a few other teachers to kind of discuss different academic, social, life issues that they might need in the coming years, either in school or once they're out of school. And really, the teachers in the advisory act as someone that students can go to just as another person in school to look for help.
Advisory is a class where we all talk about how we would deal with certain situations in schools and basically how they can help us, our teachers and advisors.
Advisory happens once a month. It's during Power Block. It's when we sit down with teachers that aren't normally in our Power Block to talk about certain topics that we usually don't discuss in school.
One Thursday we have to sit in advisory and talk about whatever our advisors tell us to.
Advisory is a time at Power Block where we get informed on many things that'll help us out in life.
I think it's great. It's definitely a work in progress. We're looking at how to make it better. We're looking for feedback from the students and the teachers of how we can make it the best possible program going.
It's an absolute waste of time. It's where the teacher meets with the students, but honestly, if we want to talk to the teachers, we'll just talk to them on our own time. Some of us are trying to do homework and stuff.
We kind of just talk about the same things that we talk about in health class, and we do the same things in health from 6th grade on, so it's really just repeating the same thing over and over again. Plus, we have to take a guidance class in, I think, middle school, where you just do the same things you do in advisory.
You know, my honest opinion of advisory is not too great. I am not a fan of it, and I do not think that it is teaching me anything that I will use later on in life.
No, I don't really think advisory is effective because everyone complains about it, and I think that that's kind of makes it obvious that people don't really take anything from it because everybody complains about it.
Thanks for filling us in, Meg. As you can notice, the students do not like to implement an advisory during Power Block. Who knows how long they'll stay?
Thanks for watching this episode of Wildcat News. Tune in next time.